in their favor where it's an opponent and even a matchup that RaZe might not have experience in, and that could be his edge. But RaZe is he's just so clean. And I was just saying it before, like he's probably one of, if not the best player mechanically we have in the country at the moment. So it's going to be really tough to break down a player. It's going to be really tough to break down a player like RaZe, that's for sure.
Yeah. That being said, it's like, you also got to bear in mind that Bin's been on a real hot streak. Like, second at the last Rambat, consistently doing amazingly well.
Yeah, I think he also, like, regularly, or at least more times than not, tops Pixel as well, which has got some pretty good talent there.
Yeah, exactly.
He's definitely, like we've said before, like he's probably a top 3. Yeah, definitely top 3 Victoria.
Yeah.
At the moment, so.
So anyway, we're seeing the Pit come out against the Sora.
Yeah, this is interesting. Is this maybe like a matchup choice?
I'm guessing it's a matchup thing. Usually, RaZe is pretty methodical when it comes to like knowing in almost any situation what character he's going to pick off the bat. So he probably knows at least something about Sora that he knows that he's going to have a more comfortable time with Pit than Link. What that is exactly, I can't really tell you. His brain is about 10 times the size of mine, but I can tell you that like he doesn't just go Pit for no reason.
Yeah, there's definitely like there's a thought behind it.
Yeah, and clearly it's worked out so far considering he's taken the first stock of the set.
Yeah, and we do know that RaZe was kind of, I don't know if infamous is the word, but his original main was. So it's not just like it's just a random character just pulled out of nowhere.
Oh, no, yeah, he's known for like his Pit and, you know, in general, the amount of style he infuses into his plays, but yeah, he picks between Pit, Dark Pit, and Link, goes with whatever he's going to be most familiar with for that matchup, or even specifically that player, right? And then just goes with it.
Yeah, because it could be like just multitude things. Maybe he's just like, yeah, look, they know how I'm going to play on the Link, so maybe I'm just going to mix it up, give him a bit of the Pit, a bit of a
maybe
surprise.
something about the bombs and the arrows just isn't going to work as well with Sora.
Yeah, because Sora, like, obviously Sora is still a pretty fresh character, like, has only been around, what, has it been a couple of weeks now? A few weeks?
Oh, a bit longer than that.
It's been
but
a
yeah,
while.
it's definitely like the latest character. We haven't seen... There aren't enough people in Vic yet, I think, that have really developed the character to a point where we've truly like seen how far Sora can go at the moment. So there's still a lot of unknowns there. And also, that being said, RaZe is ahead.
Yeah, BylethBro is kind of struggling to finish off this stock. 143 at the moment on RaZe, but is he going to find it here? No, he's going to whiff on those up airs. Oh,
yeah. RaZe doing a really good job of shielding correctly, playing defensively, and just making sure to get as much damage and like value out of the stock lead as possible.
Yeah, this is another thing I want to point out as well, because, you know, considering that both these players are considered like top level, one thing a lot of the top players do really well that I think some mid players kind of struggle with is they're really good at being patient and picking their battles, if that makes sense. So they don't just try to rush in and try and finish the stock. They get the opponent to be frustrated by throwing out safe moves to the point where it comes to a point where they try to throw out something that's potentially unsafe, and then that's when they'll find their opportunity to strike. So,
yeah, definitely.
RaZe doing really well there to kind of hold his ground and get in as much of a damage buffer as he can. 125 now on BylethBro. He's going to need to like get an insane combo or something here, because otherwise he's one hit from death, and just as I say it, does lose the stock. So first stock going to...
So will this replay properly? Yes, it will.
So yeah, first game going to re-race.
Yep.
Nice little back air there to finish off the stock as well.
Yeah. Classic finish to an ulti set.
Yeah. Is he going to stick? It does look like he's going to stick on the Pit, but what's
the only reason I could see him switching off of the Pit is if BylethBro got a couple of games ahead. So
yeah, Do you think if this ends up, well, sorry, not ends up, but if this gets to a stage where it's 2-0 in favor of RaZe, do you think we'd see the character swap?
Considering it's still in winners, probably not. If he, like, I guess it depends on how much BylethBro really wants to, like, gun for a high place at this point. Because I know he tends to commit pretty hard when it comes to, like, doing these kind of weird single character runs, and he's just been spiked straight to the ground.
Unfortunate spike there for BylethBro, but we'll continue.
Yeah, like, there's a chance that, like, in losers, he could bring out, like, go full on with the BylethBro and bring out the Byleth, but, like, I could see him essentially going, I want to play Sora, I'm going to see how far this goes with Sora, and just playing it out, and just pushing it out to the end. Because that just tends to be BylethBro's attitude with these kind of things. Yeah, RaZe here holding the near full stock lead.
Nice little coverage there from BylethBro, but doesn't really get a follow-up out of it.
Oh,
that was
really
nice.
good kill confirm.
Yep. That was clean.
Yes, very well done.
Oh, and does get a nice little combo, 30-odd% from it. So
yeah, so this is a very dominant game so far in RaZe's favor.
Ooh, that's not going to kill.
It's not quite.
Yeah, BylethBro does need to try and finish off this stock as soon as possible because every bit of damage that RaZe gets is massive. Like already up to
honestly,
76.
this kind of lead is like, like BylethBro is going to have to like completely change up tactics and like figure out something to get ahead of him if he wants to get like any chance of taking this game. Even though it's like you've also got to consider the mental aspect because it's like, for all you know, BylethBro might just want to like reset this one. That being said, taking the best advantage, using Sora's pretty damn good recovery to keep getting back and surviving at a fairly high %.
I mean, I think a lot of people have been saying that it's probably the best recovery in the game. I think I'd agree with that. It's a very good recovery. Like, it's just so versatile.
It's the best or close to the best. Like, mainly off of the fact that you get those two different things, kind of like what the space animals get.
Yeah.
Except, Sora's version of that is just a bit more versatile because you get those like 3 movements, almost kind of like a slower version of the Pikachu.
Yeah,
recovery.
Pretty much. It's more or less kind of like that. Like you don't get 3 zips with Pikachu, but kind of that similar style where it's like it just covers so much area and it can kind of be mixed up with.
It gives you room to mix up. It gives you room to sort of play around and get out of disadvantage really well.
So heading into game 3, we don't see the character change. It does look like BylethBro is going to be committing to that Sora, which gotta respect. If you want to try and
currently has the damage lead on RaZe, so
yeah. Look, so far this game 3 of this best of 5 is looking better for BylethBro. We'll see if he can kind of continue with that lead and extend it to a potential game to try and force at least 4 games.
Yeah.
So nice little catch there for BylethBro. Just kind of punishing that little option that RaZe tried to
I think
throw.
we're actually, in general, seeing a much like safer play this time. Oh, that was interesting.
Yeah,
the Thundaga almost killed.
Yeah, I feel like because Town and City has a pretty high ceiling, doesn't it?
Yeah,
that might have killed on like a PS2 or something. Yeah, maybe.
And for the first time in this set, Sora has a stock lead.
Yeah, he has a stock lead. So RaZe now has to be the one to answer the question. Can he get the stock back? So we'll see what RaZe can do here. As he does, that's going to be the stock. Yeah, he does get to use down throw into up air, and there goes the stock. So
RaZe is an absolute master of confirms with his characters. So
yeah, RaZe, he's very good at like knowing what his kill options are and then
Yeah.
just abusing them. Just using them as much as he can to try and close out the stock as quickly and efficiently as he can. So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, this is
Yeah,
the double recovery does it.
Yep, the best recovery in the game, you could probably say. Insane from Sora. Sora, to be honest, is one of those characters that I feel like can be pushed and has a lot of potential, but the playstyle just needs to be figured out.
Yeah.
He's a bit slow. Like, he's not incredibly slow.
He's got that kind of floaty feel to him
floaty.
that makes
Yeah.
it like not feel too great.
Yeah, he's a. I feel like I don't know what the actual numbers are, but he feels like he's similar to Cloud, where he's a little slow. But Cloud, I don't know. I'm trying to point my finger on it. It's like Cloud is not as floaty as Sora is, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where that kind of floating movement kind of comes into it. It feels like he's slow. But yeah. Sora definitely a very good character from the jump. So we'll see how far this character can go.
You can tell that RaZe really wants to get this stock.
Yeah, he wants to finish it off because he's behind now as it is.
Because this is like almost like a last chance to sort of take the lead back. And I'm not sure RaZe's really going to want to take this to a game 4.
Yeah, well, it looks like BylethBro is just adapting a little bit better now than he has in the last couple of games. He's kind of figured it out, like what he kind of needs to do in this matchup.
And the dash attack's going to take it. All right.
102 on RaZe. We'll see if RaZe can make a comeback here.
We're actually seeing a lot of attacks come out from RaZe here at the moment, and maybe this is the sort of thing where BylethBro is going to capitalize on RaZe's extra aggression, because it seems like he's really gunning to finish the set, and yet, oh, that DI? That was a bit of a weird one.
Yeah, I think that may have not killed, because like we were just saying before,
it was slow enough that it looked like the sort of thing that could have been DI'd out.
It looked like they might have been in the blast lane with good DI, like it would have ticked, but I don't think they would have died.
Yeah, that's the thing. It didn't look right, but you know, as I said, Sora's a new character. Little things like this might have been not sort of figured out by RaZe yet, and he's pulling the link out.
All right, so RaZe probably feels like that BylethBro has kind of adapted to his pit and probably just wants to now switch it up again and say, well, I'm now going to give you a whole new matchup that you need to re-download again.
Yeah. That being said, I know BylethBro is at least familiar with fighting RaZe's Link before, so it's not like he's going to be unfamiliar with the kit. So,
I guess it's just more how does he deal with the kit as
Sora,
the Sora,
that's the big thing, I guess. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. And we're seeing the, as often shown, excellent item play from RaZe here.
Interesting little trade there. Not really getting. That was a mistake.
That was a really good punish on the up smash there from Sora.
Yeah, couldn't really get like anything further than that, but nice to get a bit of damage and just kind of make RaZe respect the stage control.
Especially considering it's a lot of those little interactions that is like making things even right now. So if BylethBro can be the one that secure the kills, that'll be the sort of thing that'll like get them into game 5.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be the kind of thing that kind of pushes everything. Not dying there, that was actually really close.
Yeah.
But RaZe holding on and holding on to his stock. Down tilt's not going to kill either. But
and to confirm means BylethBro is once again given the stock lead.
Yeah, so BylethBro now with the lead. RaZe now has to try and see if he can get the stock back sooner rather than later, or else he's going to be in a bit of trouble.
Okay.
Tried to catch him with the bomb.
Nice concept, but it was just out of sync with the way BylethBro decided to recover.
Wasn't really able to catch him off quite, but it was a nice idea though. It does definitely make BylethBro respect the option. That's for sure. Like kind of a reminder, like, hey, I'm now on the link. You got to respect these bumps, kind of thing. So
okay.
Is this going to be...
Yeah, going for trying to like build it up to enough damage so that the up throw can do it, but not quite. Yeah, it doesn't kill till like pretty late.
176 is pretty high.
Yeah.
Would it kill it now, maybe?
If it won't kill now, it'll kill very soon. It doesn't matter though,
It doesn't
because
matter, though,
now
'cause
we'll
it's
just do it.
Yeah, now we'll just do it. It's fine. No need to stress.
That being said, BylethBro got a lot of value out of that stuff.
Yeah, RaZe on 89 at the moment, so like it's not out of question for RaZe to still win this, but
Yeah.
he's got a bit of work to do if he wants to close it out in this fourth game.
That was interesting. RaZe did like a little up tilt, and it almost seemed like it was primed for a follow-up, but he just wasn't ready for it.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what happened there. Like,
Yeah.
it could have just been a missing thought. Maybe they weren't expecting them.
They weren't expecting it to like actually
to just
connect,
work
and thus
and
they didn't react to it. So,
Yeah.
and wow, that's a really good lead there from BylethBro.
Yeah, 65% only taken, still has 2 stocks to play with, whereas RaZe is on his last stock before we head into a potential game 5. So, can RaZe answer back and try and close this out?
Very bold F smash there.
Yeah, very
getting away with it and doing an up B that lands, and another up B that lands. Oh! Are we going to see some edge guarding? Really good stuff there from RaZe.
That was clean
Evening
from
things
RaZe.
out a lot more.
Yeah, only hasn't really taken much percent either. Like, one combo and it's pretty much even at this point.
Yep.
Oh, misses on
Gets
the
those
up
early
there.
percent combos, and it'll just be an even game. Oh, yeah,
there you go.
really good confirms there. And things are basically even already.
Yeah. Now this is pretty much... Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, will RaZe close it out, or are we going to see BylethBro force a game 5?
I will say it was a really good job on BylethBro there to read the fact that RaZe was going to use the down air and react to it. It was a nice little interaction at the ledge.
Yeah, just to kind of make them respect the option as well.
Yeah. And it shows like a deep understanding of like how RaZe plays when you're able to react to
Stuff like that.
to very specific
it's
ledge
very,
trapping
it's
options
very
like
hard
that.
to react to that on the eye. It's like these guys have played, if not hundreds, thousands of games against each other, just in Ultimate alone. So
Oh!
nice.
And a great punish with an up B means that RaZe takes that set.
Yeah, so just like that, going to last hit into that 4th game, but
Yeah, it goes for the
RaZe, sees
well, it
that.
looked like an up smash that didn't connect,
Yeah.
and then RaZe could just punish with the up B.
Yeah, tried to up smash from the shield, probably thinking that he was going to drop the shield a bit sooner rather than later.